U.S. Citizenship Test, Part 15, The Journey of Progress. The soft crunch of snow under Mark's boots as he walked toward the community center felt different today. This wasn't just the end of his citizenship journey, but the beginning of something bigger. After months of preparation, learning, and reflection, Mark was about to become a citizen. His mind was racing with thoughts of all that he had learned, about rights, responsibilities, leadership, and now, the importance of progress. The test was behind him. Tomorrow, he would take the oath of citizenship. Today, his final meeting with Anne was a chance to reflect on the idea of progress and the role citizens play in shaping the future. When Mark entered the study room, Anne was there as always, smiling, her hands folded on the table. But this time, there were no lessons, no questions, just a conversation about the future.
Mark, I've been thinking about your journey, and I can't believe how far you've come. Today's not about learning something new. It's about reflecting on how you can help this country move forward.
I've been thinking a lot about that too. It's not just about the test anymore. I want to help make progress, both for myself and for the people around me.
That's the perfect attitude. Citizenship is about contributing to progress, not just personal progress, but the progress of the entire country. Let's talk about how citizens like you can help shape the future. Question: what is one way citizens can help create positive change in their communities? A. Ignoring issues that don't affect them directly. B. Getting involved in local organizations and advocating for solutions. C. Avoiding community discussions.
Answer: B. Getting involved in local organizations and advocating for solutions.
Exactly. Being involved in your community, whether through volunteering or simply raising your voice on important issues, is how citizens can drive progress. Why do you think this kind of involvement is so crucial?
I think it's because change doesn't just happen on its own. People need to work together to find solutions, and when citizens get involved, they can make real progress.
That's right. Every bit of progress starts with people getting involved and working together to improve their communities. It's a way of showing that you care about the future, not just for yourself, but for the next generation.
Mark understood now that progress wasn't a big leap forward all at once. It was the small, everyday actions that made a difference. It was about being part of something larger and working alongside others to make life better for everyone.
Let's talk about how the government itself is built to promote progress through representation. Question: how does the U.S. government ensure that citizens' voices are heard in the lawmaking process? A. By allowing citizens to make laws directly. B. Through elected representatives in Congress. C. By appointing officials without elections.
Answer: B. Through elected representatives in Congress.
Correct. In a representative democracy like the U.S., citizens elect representatives to speak and make laws on their behalf. Why do you think having representatives is important for ensuring progress?
Because not everyone can be in Washington or make laws themselves. Electing representatives means people can choose someone they trust to bring their concerns to the government.
Exactly. It's a system that ensures progress happens through the will of the people, with representatives acting as the voice of their constituents. It's an essential part of keeping democracy moving forward.
Mark realized how essential representation was to the country's progress. It was about trust, about choosing leaders who would listen and push for changes that reflected the needs of the people they served.
Now, let's look at the role of voting in ensuring progress continues. Question: how does voting help promote progress in a democracy? A. It gives citizens the power to keep their government accountable. B. It allows only the wealthy to influence decisions. C. It stops citizens from having a say.
Answer: A. It gives citizens the power to keep their government accountable.
Exactly. Voting is one of the most powerful tools citizens have to drive progress. By voting, citizens choose leaders who represent their values and hold them accountable if they don't. Why do you think accountability is so important for progress?
Because without accountability, leaders could do whatever they wanted without considering the people. Voting ensures they stay focused on making positive changes.
Exactly. Accountability ensures that leaders remain focused on the issues that matter to the people. It's how democracy stays healthy and how progress continues.
Mark appreciated how voting wasn't just a right, it was a responsibility. It was how citizens ensured their voices were heard and how they made sure leaders worked for the good of the country. Anne leaned back, her smile filled with pride.
Mark, you're ready, not just for the ceremony tomorrow, but for everything that comes after. You understand that citizenship is about making progress, about being a part of something bigger.
Thank you, Anne. I feel ready to contribute, to make a difference. I see now that progress happens every day through small actions and decisions.
Exactly. And I have no doubt that you'll play a role in that progress, helping to shape the future, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you.
Mark left the community center for the last time, a deep sense of purpose guiding his steps. Tomorrow, he would officially become a citizen, but he already felt the weight and excitement of what that meant. He understood that being a citizen wasn't just about rights, it was about progress. It was about ensuring the country moved forward, and that every voice, including his own, contributed to making it better for generations to come. As Mark prepares to take his oath of citizenship, consider this. How can your involvement in your community and government help drive progress for future generations?
Question for the audience: what is one way voting helps promote progress in a democracy? A. It allows only certain people to make decisions. B. It helps citizens choose leaders who represent their values. C. It stops people from being heard. Voting is essential to ensuring that leaders work toward the progress and well-being of the entire country.
Here are 5 words and phrases related to the theme of U.S. Citizenship Test. Part 15. The Journey of Progress.
Progress. The process of improving or developing something over time, often through positive change. Representation. The action of speaking or acting on behalf of someone, particularly in a legislative body like Congress. Accountability. The obligation of government officials to be answerable for their actions and decisions, ensuring they work for the benefit of the people. Constituents. The people who are represented by elected officials whose interests are taken into account when laws are made. Advocate. To support or argue for a cause, policy, or person, often by working to bring about positive changes in society.